Is this thing on? Okay. I have no idea if you can hear a word I'm saying. Let's see. Is this thing working? Ooh. Oh, well, we won't find out till a minute or two from now if people hop on in. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday, and I'm playing hooky. Why? Because every now and then you wake up in the morning and you hear this nifty little voice say, don't go into work today. And every time I've disobeyed that voice, some stupid, crazy, psycho, dramatic thing has always happened. And that's why I said, you know what? Even though it's going to cost me a day and I'm going to feel guilty about it later, I will. I will feel guilty about it later because, unlike other people out there, I don't like frivolously calling off. But I was just beat today. I just did 6 days in a row. And I was like, hell with this. I'm not going in. So I thought I'd sit down. Now, I don't have, yeah. Hang on. This might be one of the reasons. My allergies have been nuts today, and I ain't even walked out of the house. But it just shocks the crap out of me. And no, I'm not naked, but I'm in my pants. Hey. Okay. Yeah. I feel bad for those folks out in Southern California. I think, this is the first time they've ever actually had a hurricane there, something like that, in that particular region. But, you see, the company I work for these days, I wouldn't be the least surprised if a tornado ran down the middle of the building. Have we still got power? Yeah. Sir, what? The other side of the building's gone. Yeah, but we still got power, right? And we're still keeping running. Oh. Okay, I missed that announcement. Thank you, Mark. Yeah, like I said, yesterday was a very interesting day because it was Sylvester McCoy's 80th. It was Sophie Aldred's. I got to look it up. I feel bad. And it was also the same birthday as the late Anthony Ainley. And it's kind of weird how that works out because that meant in that particular era of Doctor Who. Now, it's not the same birth year, of course, but the Doctor, the Companion, and the Master all had the same birth date. Ain't that freaky? Yeah, so August 20th is an easy one to remember. Plus, don't forget Barnaby Edwards, who I can't remember if he's a producer over at Big Finish. I know he was a Dalek operator, if I remember right. And everybody forgets poor Barnaby. I usually do, but now it's burned into my brain. You hope Hillary gets to Washington State to put the wildfire. Oh, yeah. I thought you meant Hillary Clinton. I'm like, wait a minute. No. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about that. Yeah, that all three of them had the same birth date. It's sitting here, by the way. And I somehow haven't touched them yet. Yeah, I was out at Who North America. Hang on, let's see if you guys can see this. Let me turn this on. Where's the button at? Great, I lost the on button. There we go. Now let's zoom in. I picked up a few things at Who North America. That's one of them. That's kind of bright for the camera, ain't it? It's a cute little thing. Kind of too expensive for what I paid for it, but And of course, you can see this mess. Look at what K9's done to my damn side, my little shelf here. But all right, hang on, let's so you can get a better look. There you go. See, I picked up a little TARDIS lamp, and yeah, it's got all. Yeah, it's basically yeah. If you want anything Doctor Who, they got it. They got like every Big Finish audio known to man. They got. Hey, maybe we should do that. A super chat, and I might nair my body, but it's going to cost you. Also, Lady G's going to have to do the back, which means that would mean combat duty. We're talking major super chats there. Okay. I was going to use Streamland OBS, but I haven't got it installed yet. I suddenly realized on this new system. Yeah, the Who Shop, like I said, you can order stuff from there, though. So just look them up. I think they've got a thing on Amazon and all that. Like I said, it's just a little shop out in Indiana.
What the hell was that about a super chat?
Oh, they're saying $20 if you shave your chest hair. And I said, no. That means you're going to have to give me some super chats for that. And then you're going to have to do the back, which means.
Hey, I've got. You guys want me to use an Epilady on him or wax strips? I got both. Which Epilady hurts a hell of a lot worse.
That's combat duty there, you see. So you're not allowed to evict my bugs. Okay.
You're disgusting.
Strop blade. What the hell is that? Some people call it Kaiser blade. I call it sling blade. I don't think a lawnmower stands a chance. Yeah, like I said, I had some photos of it up to Who's Books of the Who Shop. They got their own little museum section there where they got all kinds of. They had some busts there of Pertwee and Tom Baker from the one figurine collection, and I was so tempted, but they wanted like $79 for Pertwee's bust and $100 for Tom's, and I'm going to be kicking myself later when I realize something should happen, and I hope it doesn't. How much the Tom Baker busts are going to probably go up over time. Here's something else I picked up, but it's evil. Anybody want to see what else I picked up at the Who Shop while I was there? The thing is, these aren't too bad, but I'm trying to, stay on the straight and narrow, so to speak. But look what I actually like these. We've picked these up before, Jammy Dodgers. Sometimes we'd order them off Amazon. You can buy whole display cases of them, so many to a pack. Yes, do you want to get rid of the timeless children and Dr. Freedom's back hair? Send your money to. Yeah, like I said, we're on a new system now. We're in my new computer chair. Can you tell I'm in my evil Dominion chair, from which I sit on my throne overlooking us evil trolls? I know everybody's been going nuts this week over that trailer for One Night, where Jodie gives a brief, tongueless girl kiss. Like I said, I don't have any problem with that, but sometimes we get jelly babies, but like I said, we've been kind of avoiding that because we're both diabetic now, so we try to stay away from those. They used to sell them right here at Gabe's in Ohio, jelly babies, but they're I don't know if they still do. Kathleen Kennedy is the scourge of Star Wars. Even though under her watch we got the Mandalorian, Aldor, and Ahsoka. Well, I don't know. I'm going to reserve judgment on Ahsoka until I actually watch it. That is coming up here in a couple days. Yep. Yeah, every now and then I like to snack on Jammy Dodgers, but because they're not bad for you, speak, sugar wise or anything like that either. It's you just don't want to do it all the time. They're not going to throw your A1C into warp drive, but oh, I know, and that's what I mean. I'm glad she's found work beyond Doctor Who, which she's done multiple times despite her apparent lack of ability to act. Oh God, it just makes me laugh watching some of these channels. She did not have the necessary acting chops. I'm like, dude, she was in a freaking movie with Peter O'Toole. I'm sorry. And yes, she can act. I've seen her in other things. I've seen her clips from Antigone. I watched her Black Mirror episode, which I kind of got hooked in the Black Mirror, and it's scary how much of that stuff is coming down the pike. Ugh. All right, RTD said a 2005 character will be back. Well, we know it's not Linda with a Y. No, okay, let's see. Well, jelly babies are, well, they kind of like gummy bears, but they're not exactly the same, really. No. Also, we kept hearing mentions of a fourth Doctor era actor who was unexpected that was on set, and so I've been intrigued to find out who it is. Apparently, Doctor Who filming locations was chided on whatever that thing that used to be called Twitter is now for sharing some plot leak information, and it's like and the thing is, I don't know why everybody's having a cow. They didn't reveal anything that wasn't already out in the media. But apparently they're claiming now they have this major plot shaking information and all that. But like I said, and it's up to like I keep telling folks, if you don't want to reveal it, don't reveal it. If you want to go that route, nobody's holding a gun to your head or a Cosmo blaster to your brain. You must tell us everything you know. No, that's not how it works. So you got to honor that. The church on Abbey Road. That sounds about well. The problem with that is it's no disrespect, Doctor Who filming locations, but shooting titles change. So it can they can shoot it under a completely different title, and then turn out to be sometimes they don't change, but majority of the time they do. Like how many here remember when they were filming that stuff down in Spain and they had the episode script title, the shooting title was Return to Sarn. They had everybody go out there going back to visit Vogar, whatever. What was the name of that jackass god they worshipped that turned out to be in a way called a Trionian in a volcano suit, Vogar or whatever his name was. It is an interesting title. So, but like I said, maybe they'll keep it, maybe they won't. Yes, the timeless children will never go away. As I've said repeatedly, everybody was expecting this big thing where, RTD is going to throw Chibnall's here under the bus, and it's not going to happen because they've been friends for years. Hell, Chibnall pretty much, ran Torchwood, the second series, if I remember right. And like I said, they've known each other for like decades or more or whatever. And so it's like, it wasn't going to happen. So for all those purists who are out there jumping up and down about the fact that Chibnall wiped out Gallifrey again, you're not getting Gallifrey back. All right. I'll be extremely shocked if you get Gallifrey back. Because I'll be extremely shocked if you get Gallifrey back. Because RTD didn't want Gallifrey back. He was not happy at all about the fact that, he was not happy at all about the fact that Moffat brought it back. End of Time was pretty much saying, yeah, there was a possibility of it happening, but nope, they're not. It's not supposed to happen. Hang on. You see, I don't know why Gallifrey got you. Come on, these guys basically fought the Alamo for how many years against the Daleks? I still can't get over that. Arcadia was just the second city of Gal. I was hoping it was another planet. I can get into all that later. I don't know if you're going to hear anything from Ace Creeper. I heard he went offline for a bit. But you see, you got to remember that happens. New regimes come in. A lot of the people who maybe who are passing you things go out. So we don't know if that's what happened or what. It happened to me, when they moved everything out of Lothlock over to Bad Wolf. I still hear the occasional thing here and there, but like I said, they're doing the best they can. I'm doing the best I can with what I can get, which is what I've always done. Oh, by the way, smash that subscribe button. Punch the living hell out of that like button. I'm talking hammer that thing till its grandchildren feel it. Let me see. Today's keywords. Let's see. We got to get on the algorithm here. So let's come up with some really good stuff. Lefties, liberals, SJW, PC. I'm trying to think of something else. Joe Biden ate my underwear. Donald Trump stole my left socks out of my laundry. My bronze statue of Ben Shapiro is going to be out in my garden so I can worship it. He said, I'm trying to come up with some stuff for the algorithm there, keep things rolling. Well, the thing is this. They never talked about the fact there might be Gallifreyan survivors. Come on, they've got TARDISes apparently parked all over the damn place. So it's like, that was one story I was playing around with, that, what if there were a bunch of Gallifreyan survivors who got out, ran through the Chameleon Arch, and well, lead guy, like I said, I don't want to harp on the guy too much, but well, yeah, that's another thing we no one's asked, but like I said, no one cares what happened to classic era characters. Leela is irrelevant. Nobody remembers her other than horny old men from the 80s. Oh, sorry. It would have been, it would be interesting though if Louise Jameson was the unexpected fourth Doctor era actor to turn up. I would really, really love that. Yeah, nobody cares what happens to Omega or happened to Omega. Like I said, I hope that's what it is. I wish I could sit here, look at this camera, and say, look, Leela's going to be in it. Because she has, but, Louise Jameson, gosh, she's still busy to this day. Well, oh, trust me, from what I heard, Lala Ward was PO'd when she found out they had brought in Juliet Landau to play another incarnation of Romana. And I don't know what happened with that, but of course, we've not heard Juliet Landau on Big Finish in a while, at least that I know of. I have fallen behind on it. Wouldn't it be a shock if, Lady G were to appear in one of these and she's hairier than I am? No, that would be hilarious, but no, she's not. Okay. I'm the Bigfoot in this house, damn it. Well, remember, she was only Romana 3 on Big Finish. And as you can tell, Big Finish is kind of a weird world. You better stop using that D word. She's plotting your death. She's been plotting mine for about a year or so. I think the cat's in on it. And the timeless children. Are you... But I still can't believe, like I said, I don't like to harp on people for their, weaknesses or whatever. But you sit there and tell your people out there in the world that you have a gambling problem. And then you start asking for money so you can go to a con in America to see a bunch of people that you can see in your own country for like thousands of dollars cheaper. I'm not kidding. If I lived in England, do you think I would fly to California just to have bragging rights? You know how many? Do they even contemplate how many hours on a plane that is? Oh, I wish I had the numbers to prove I was the best YouTubers, but I don't. Like I said, I'm just a schmo who's got 5,000 something more subscribers than I ever thought I'd have. Oh God, that thing's still around, Roger? The rabbit from A Bad Habit? Ugh. That guy should have been shamed off the planet years ago. Just for the sad tactics that he used. And some of the things he said would get me banned off most places. Ugh. Yeah. I still don't get that why you have all these folks from the UK. I must go to Galley One because it's my mecca. I'm like, guys, I live here in Ohio and I'm not going to Galley One. I can drive 4 hours to Chicago TARDIS. Well, it's been over 4 hours, but still. And still see, members of the classic cast and all that. Also, there are cons that pop up here every now and then. Like I said, it's where I met Jodie Whittaker. Like I said, I'm still refusing to go back to Cincinnati and our Comic Expo because that security measures they had there were beyond draconian and just plain ridiculous. And all because somebody tried to shoot the Green Ranger and failed to do it. They were busted by the fans who told the cops. Ads will run shortly. Oh, for some viewers. What? Oh, great. YouTube's doing something again. All right. They can do that? Ads will run shortly for some viewers. I know. I heard that Jodie and Mandeep had to cancel for something. They're having a secret love affair. There'll be a documentary about it when Jodie met Mandeep. Fangirls will go insane. So, yeah, all right. I think it said ads are running for some people, but ads inserted. Okay, whatever that means. I'm not sure what this thing's doing. I'm already contemplating leaving whatever that thing is that Elon Musk has turned Twitter into. I'll probably keep an account there just to keep an ear out, but there's people I know who've already moved off, X or whatever it is. And to me, it's like, let me see, Twitter was well established. Twitter had been, basically it was in the zeitgeist of the world. And now I'm going to change it to something utterly stupid, like, check it out, I'm using the same oh look, it's a backwards copy of the X Corp logo. What is Kathleen Kennedy doing to your stream? Are they still thinking she's going to get fired? By the time she gets fired, she'll be retiring. I couldn't get into Discord. I really tried. It's like a weird, total strange place to me. All right, hang on. Let me check what's going on here. Oh, Oreo in my chair again. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I was like, what is that? All right. All right, you're going to read. Yeah, script reading can be interesting because a lot of people just don't realize how how things go from where they were on the page to what you get on the screen. It's tons of things get edited. Sometimes the same dialogue you're reading there gets changed. And all right, you did watch K9 and Company. Now you realize why it didn't last. Yet K9 and Company is part of the sacred canon of Doctor Who. Yeah, because we all know K9 Mark. Let's see, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. I can't remember. One of them wound up with Sarah Jane. And are you kidding? I'd rather watch paint peel than watch Class. I have no idea what they were going on about there.
Hey. Mark wants a cameo of me. You can show him one of those pictures I sent you yesterday of me.
I can't. No. I can't do screen share on this. I haven't put Streamlabs OBS on there yet, so I'm using YouTube.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, I can't do screen share with this. If I had done Streamlabs, I could, or but I don't have Streamlabs downloaded yet. I haven't set up StreamYard on this yet. All right, yeah, Mark 2 went with the dog. Yeah, that's right. Mark 3 went with Sarah Jane. That's right. We're up to Mark like 50. There's canines everywhere. Oh. Yeah, Patrick Ness, if I remember right, came up with that mess. Yeah, Class. And then he knew it was going to be canceled. He bailed. Rather than fight for the thing he created, he just like pulled the ripcord and hopped out of the frickin' plane. And the sad part is it had a lot of great ideas. It had some ideas that would have been good. It's just, come on, really? The Weeping Angels have teamed with a band of human-looking aliens to take over a private academy in London for what? So they can corner the market on, smartphones? I don't get it, but yeah. Has anyone even heard from Ness again? Right? Is he like living in an abandoned cabin somewhere out on the edge of the Siberian tundra? Sitting there in the corner, with the fire going, and he's holding his little, DVD box of Class. You could have been so much more. You could have been so much more. Charlie could have cried rivers more. Oh, crying Charlie, I'm sorry I failed you. Oh, I should have had more stone people boinging. I should have had more stone people boinging. Oh my God. Yeah, that whole thing. They're sharing a heart. That was the dumbest crap I ever heard. I was like, she kind of needs a whole heart to survive as a human being. Some heart for some critter from another dimension ain't gonna cut it. Oh, yeah, that oh God, that was total utter. So, well, of course they brought Murray Gold back, yeah, because they brought everybody else back. I know. I bet Moffat's trying to forget it. I know I made a few blunders here and there, man, but this is like, oh. But come on, Moffat had his share of bombers, Chibnall had his share of bombers, RTD has had his share of bombers. It happens to everybody. The Shadow Ken are coming. Wait a minute. Let's teach the little geek girl how to fight in under 5 minutes. And she's going to hold her own. That's like saying I watched the video from the end of the Karate Kid, and I can now go out and do the crane kick and take out the enemy. Oh, God. Well, I've heard Moffat's done a couple episodes for RTD. So, written them. So, it's no big surprise if he did. We heard that a while back. Well, folks, I've been going on here for about a half an hour. So please, everybody, take care of yourselves today. Enjoy your Mondays. Be kind, be calm, be safe. We'll see you all on the flip side. I'm going to go get maybe a shirt on. I don't know. Maybe I'll get this shirt on. There's something else I picked up while I was at Who North America. I had to buy this. Oh. So take care, everybody. I took out Groot. Oh, okay. And we'll see y'all later. Enjoy your day. I think this is the button. Wait, no, it ain't. It's one of these buttons. Oh, there it is. All right. Take care, everyone.